Hello, let's do Wordle for Monday, July 27th. Yesterday we spun the wheel. It said to start with mama. We're going to learn something about M's and A's, I'm sure. Ah, the perfect result. We learned that not only is there not one A, but there's also not two A's. And, hear me out, we learned there's not only one M, not one M, there's not two M's, and there's not three M's. That is your punishment for putting that on the wheel. All right. So, I mean, we've got basically every letter left except A, so we can't do a cell A anagram. But we could do STRLN. I think we should do a consonant heavy. Something like stern. It might be a good day for stern, and we just hope it's not an ER word. Let's do that. Okay, well, it might be an ER word, but that S is lucky if it is, because that probably means we're not going to fall into a trap. But if it was an ER word, is it just SER, like poser? Would poser be on the answer list? Maybe. Could it be like wiser? Do I like poser or wiser? I'm not sure if it matters. Let's try wiser since it's typed already. All right. Well, now we're going to try poser. Okay. I'll try wiser because it's typed already. I mean, that's not bad, getting an OER word starting with mama in 4, but it could have been a 3. All right, well, I dodged a bullet there because poser has an S in it, and I guess S early. All righty, well, first things first, we're going to spin the wheel and see what tomorrow's starting word will be. Fourth, suggested by Positively Andy. So if you would like to follow along, we will be starting with fourth. All right, let's check with the bot. I'm sure the bot's going to absolutely love that we start with mama. The answer was poser. We started with mama. It suggests slept. I need to remember slept. I never remember slept. I also never remember to sleep. So, there's that too. So that aligns. I did stern. They're probably going to complain about ERs. Ooh. Big list. Basically, don't do stern because it's going to lose to a bunch of ERs. But that S is lucky. So we're down to 18 words. And I went with wiser. Are either wiser or poser on this list? No. It's not going for ER at all. I bet if you go for ER, it's going to complain. I did wiser. Wiser wasn't going to lose on things, so that's fine. Down to loser and poser. Ah, I didn't even get the L. Forgot about the L. I don't know if I would have tried loser. Loser's in this awkward situation where it is on the answer list, but there's this thing where when you lose, it puts the correct answer at the top instead of, the wow or amazing or whatever it says at the top normally. And it stays there. So if the answer is loser one day, not only is it an OER word, so we're going to have a higher percentage of people losing, but it's going to call them a loser for losing. So I don't know if they're going to make that the answer for that reason, but maybe they don't realize that that's what happened. All right, let's go back and look at slept, the best option. That gets the P and the S. So we're in a very good shape here with 8 words left. But it's going to go poise or prize. After poise, it's only poser. All right, so it gets a 4. Same as me, I guess. It starts with least. I mean, mama's a little bit better than least, but, snipe is what it goes here. Yes, he's following up with the P. I really likes that. And then after snipe, it's only poser other than all these ES words. It's interesting. So poser in 3. Yeah, getting S and P. I mean, poser is not as bad as a lot of the OER words because you're probably going to try an S or a P or both by the time you lock an ER, unless you start with an ER word. Steal just has them placed differently. We're going to go nurse this time. So we don't get the P. Now we're going to go miser, riser, or wiser. So just pick one, and after that, it's only poser. All right, adieu. Most common starting word with that E green. You got to be careful about where you put the R. It's going to say repel here. Otherwise, you're going to lose on OER trap, which is what this is. Repel is very good, though, because it gets the P. It's very good today because it gets the P. And so we are down to 4 possible words. We cannot lose. You could get poser in 3. Otherwise, you could get it as badly as in 5. All right. Audio doesn't get the E, but it does get the O. We're going to go plots. We are worried about losing on the OER trap, which is what this is. Plots gets the P first, so that's very lucky. We're down to 3 words, posy, poser, posse. Go for any of them. And if you don't get it on 3, you're going to get it on 4. Stare, very common starting word. Luckily, we have the S, otherwise this ER could be dangerous. Again, going ropes, which is actually an anagram of poser, interestingly. Is poser on the list? That's really interesting that it doesn't want poser, but ropes is fine. I mean, it has to do with locking in that OER, I'm sure, but that's kind of a crazy solve there. Pert has the highest chance to get it in 2. We have a 1 in 25 today. It says prize is the best option, but poser is on the list here. But it does prize and then poser, so it's a 3. And finally, tarps is what the official bot starts with. We get the P and the S, so we're in very good shape with spore and then poser. Oh, spore is another anagram. It's really hard to find pure anagrams in Wordle, where pure anagrams where every letter's in a different spot. So spore and poser is neat because you get the all yellow and then all green. Let me know if you guessed spore today because that's very fun. All right. Well, let's grab our screenshot and then look at the official bot. All right. To put this into poser. All right. Did I beat the bot? Gave me an 83 skill. Didn't really like my guesses very much. Mama gives a 19 skill. Stone, stern, stole, strep, strip, sport, store, slope, siren. No one remembering slept. Unless I missed it. No one remembering slept. It wants siren. Who did best? Strep and sport did best. And worst was price. But I didn't do very well either. Stern was pretty awful. All right. Wiser was a 61. It wanted rouse. Interesting. Ropes is second, according to it. But number of buckets isn't in hard mode. Counting number of buckets is only it's not a very good heuristic because you have to think about getting trapped as well. You have to look ahead a little bit and how those buckets then behave later, which is why. So here we've got horse, worse, gorse. We got verse, prize, very similar words. And so in hard mode, you're kind of stuck just guessing one at a time. Let's see if ropes. What did the official bot suggest for a follow-up? Oh, from Stern? I think it might have been ropes. Yeah, I do believe it was ropes. And so these are, I don't know. We still have this horse, worse, gorse. I don't know. It's hard to tell why this is slightly better according to the other bot when looking ahead. But maybe it has to do with this bucket where they're a little bit different. Anyway. It does the same thing. Tarp, spore, poser. Nice. Point 2 starting with poser. 6.4, 39.9, 74.8, 91.5, 97.8. Losing on OER trap. Poker, power, joker, loser, boxer, foy. Imagine losing on guess 6, guessing loser. That would be awful. All right. I feel bad for the 0.1% who did that. All right, let's refresh and check regular mode. Poser.png. All right. Is that still an 83 skill? Still an 83 skill. All right. It's very hard to get a low score in regular mode because you can always recover with fillers later, it seems like. Stern, by far the most popular, followed by store, point, stole, strip, stein, slope, sport, cloud, and siren. Slope did the best, getting that P and S. Very nice. Although strip gets the P and S, but it's a 2.0 because we don't also get the E. Stole did 1.5. Stein did the worst. Sport and stern are 2.5. Point is 2.8. Interestingly, it has the P, but all right. Wiser it really didn't like. It wanted a filler with rogue. Is that rogue or rouge? That's rogue. Okay. Was rogue a filler? Yeah, it doesn't have an S in it. Okay. Slate Roses Poser. Fun. Poser gets a 0.3, 4.3, 31.1, 67.2, 88.5, 97%. People losing on similar words, including loser. 0.2 losing on loser. All right. Well, how'd you do?